Sometimes an audit is just an audit, a pass or a fail. Sometimes folks get educated, if begrudgingly, or true colors get revealed. But sometimes there's so much more. This is a story of ignorance in its many forms, and how when freedom and ignorance collide, anything can happen, and usually does. And how a simple audit can shed light on a corrupt system, and the dangerously uneducated yokels who worship it, all of whom would just as soon remain in the darkness. Here in the salty taint of the Central California coast, a picture-perfect facade is only skin deep, as two outsiders would soon come to realize one terrifying night in Morro Bay.
Uh-oh, she's closing the blinds on me. Oh, I'm in trouble now.
It is a violation of the penal code to photograph the inside of that office. And we want your identification. So we want it right now, Nate.
I want to contact my lawyer.
We begin tonight with that confrontation outside the Morro Bay police station and the fallout from it.
Look at that. That should be the thumbnail right there.
Do you guys understand that photography is not a crime?
I do understand that.
You're dismissed.
Have a good day, gentlemen.
You're dismissed.
Will you give this to the chief for me, please?
Oh, no!
Okay.
Are you serious right now?
They're following us in this white utility van. When I think of Morro Bay and everything that went on in that town, I imagine like Scientology on steroids. The chief of police and a watch commander come out here, grabbed me, threw me to the ground, my head hit the concrete, and twisted my arms around my back, threw me in the back of a police car, handcuffed for more than an hour, and then released me with no charges.
Auditing a police station. What could possibly go wrong? You've done this countless times before. No stranger to filming in public. Raconteur and man about town Nasty Nathanial is a First Amendment auditor, making an unscheduled stop in Morro Bay, California, where the police aren't the only thing that gets salty around here, if you know what I mean. I don't get it. I guess this is their claim to fame? This giant rock? I'll tell you what I think it looks like.
That is one big pile of shit.
I mean, it's no Mount Rushmore. Again with the salty. Is this code for something? Well, whatever. I'm pretty sure that if Nathaniel had his way, the only salt we'd be seeing around here would be on the rim of a margarita glass. Nate starts off the video in his trademark fashion, in jovial if slightly meandering commentary, along with trivia and other thoughtful musings.
All right, I'm on Morro Bay Boulevard, walking up on the police station. It's an older station, as you can tell. This white building right here. I kind of like these old police stations. They don't look so futuristic. But Morro Bay, it's a city of about 10,000 or so residents. It's a small city.
It's important to note that Nate's demeanor is peaceful and non-confrontational, as it is in most of his videos, and he's willing to educate those who are willing to have a conversation. Heading toward the PD's public lobby, which is publicly accessible and open to the public, as public lobbies generally are. Nate's about to run into one of these "you can't film behind the counter" Karens. The audit has barely just begun, and I'm already feeling the ignorance permeate the screen. I think this one might have a little salt in her bikini bottoms, if you know what I mean.
And this right here is the front lobby where you can pay tickets or...
You can't videotape in here.
Actually, it's a public lobby, so I can.
But you can't, this is not public. In here is not public.
But I'm doing so from a public vantage point, so actually I can. Uh-oh, she's closing the blinds on me. Oh, I'm in trouble now. Well, it started off good. So, thank you, I appreciate it. So let's go film the back lot. Area where the squad cars come in and out is on this little, it's like an alley, but it's publicly accessible. It's not private property. And this is the back of the police station here. Maybe get to see some police cars come in and out.
Nate films the back lot for a few more minutes, until a curious creeper rolls up. It wouldn't become clear until a bit later, but this guy right here is a tyrant, a coward, and a liar, and also happens to be the chief of police.
Hi.
Can I help you?
No, I'm fine, thank you.
What are you doing?
Just doing some filming.
Well, I'm glad we cleared that up. We wouldn't want an obviously legal activity to be twisted into something that it's not, in the warped and paranoid mind of an uneducated tyrant determined to violate a citizen's rights. No, we would really like to avoid that. Nate heads back around front, and tyrant number 2 Gruwich pops out, acting sketchy as fuck.
Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Pretty good. Hold on 1 minute. I'm looking for a guy. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. Are you looking for me or? Oh. Oh, okay. So he's not looking for me. Oh, all right. Well. So this is the front of the station again. Hope they're not going to try to pin me with a burglary.
In a moment, you'll see Nate is actually starting to walk away when Gruwich calls him back and they have a conversation, and the chief comes out and joins them too. Don't let the nice guy act fool you. These men already intend to violate. The encounter lasts about 6 minutes and is quite cordial, until right about halfway through it turns dark. I will let the encounter play out in full, and then I'll break it down and analyze right after.
Did you report a burglary?
What was that, sir?
Did you report a burglary?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
I didn't.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, we got a call from dispatch. So there's a guy out here that had a running to report a burglary.
Oh, no, that wasn't me. I didn't want to report a burglary.
All right.
Sorry for the misunderstanding.
Yeah, no big deal. What you doing?
Oh, just doing some filming of the station.
Yeah.
This is an old station, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know how old it is, but I know it's an old one. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't see too many of the old police stations like the one in Santa Maria. They opened a new one.
In 2014, we had our 50-year anniversary. So that had to be 64 that it was built, you know, unless it was existing.
50th anniversary of the department or of the station?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's nice to see these old police stations. A lot of them look real futuristic, like you're in Blade Runner or something.
No, it's got a certain character and charm. You know?
Yeah, that's what I like about a lot of these older stations. They have that.
That's an interesting tattoo.
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
This is the Blues Brothers.
Oh, yeah,
You know,
that is really cool.
That's an old tattoo.
And who's this?
Oh, he's a Filipino actor from the Philippines. His name is Coco Martin. Yeah.
I love these brothers, man.
That's my favorite movie of all time.
You know, they had an incredible band, and not many people know. Do you know the guy from the David Letterman show? Paul Schaefer?
Paul Schaefer, yeah.
Was their musical director.
He was their musical director, Paul Schaefer.
Yeah. So
Steve the Colonel Cropper, Donald Duck Dunn.
Donald Duck, Michael Guitar Murphy.
Mike Guitar Murphy, yeah.
We had a lot of legends in that one. Lou Marini on sax.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were great.
Tom Bones Malone.
Oh my God, you're a fan, dude.
Yeah.
That was real music.
What's your favorite scene from that movie? Do you remember? Do you have a favorite?
I like the scene where he picks him up from prison and he says, you know, I just got done doing, 5 years for armed robbery, and you picked me up in a cop car. And remember that scene?
Yeah, and you know what, that police car, that was a 1974 Dodge Monaco. And at that time, that was a common police car. But I did some research on it and come to find out they used 4 cars for that movie. Really? And they were decommissioned California Highway Patrol cars.
I bet they wrecked them all.
Yeah.
Wait, so here's one of my favorite scenes. You know, when they reconnected with their buddy that was in prison. He was working in a restaurant as a cook.
Oh, yeah.
And Aretha Franklin owned the restaurant.
Matt Guitar Murphy. Yeah, that was Matt Guitar Murphy.
And then she did the thing, You Better Think. Remember the song?
Oh, yeah.
That was the whole video.
Yeah.
That was cool.
God,
that was classic.
She's got such a great voice.
Yeah.
And that was...
What's your name, guy? My name's Greg Rich.
Nate. I'm Nate.
Greg, how are you?
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Police Chief Gregory Allen.
Oh, you're the police chief?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, were you the one in the back?
Yeah,
I didn't mean
what you were doing. I had no idea.
I didn't mean to spook you. I was hoping to get some shots of some patrol cars coming out of the station just for my little project I'm doing.
Okay. Do me a favor though. What's your name?
Nate. Yeah.
Okay, Nate. Here's the best thing to do. If you're gonna do something like that, is that on?
Yeah.
Turn it off.
Well, I prefer to keep it on just to document just the interaction.
No, just turn it off for a minute because I want to give you some advice on how to do this in the future. So while we're talking to you, just go ahead and turn it off.
Oh, I would prefer, I mean, no disrespect, Chief, but I would prefer just to keep it on just for documentation.
What are you documenting?
Just anything I can see in public, that's all.
Okay, here's the issue that you're going to run into in police stations. And we have a real problem with it. It's really a public safety concern for my officers. So why don't we start off by, you have some ID, driver's license?
No, I prefer not to. I just prefer to remain anonymous.
I'm not really asking you. I'm insisting that you show me some identification. It's also a safety thing, and then I'll explain to you why. So right now,
here's why, Nate.
Yeah.
Because you just walked into our office, and filming the inside of our office is a violation of the penal code.
But it's a public lobby, though. It's open to the public.
But let me tell you, once you pass beyond that threshold, you're not allowed to photograph in there. That's the same as photographing the inside of a jail or an election office.
From a public area, though, I've photographed the lobbies of many police stations. Like I was just at the Los Altos Sheriff's Station.
Nate, it's a misdemeanor crime to do that, Nate. Okay? So here's what we'd like to do, Nate. We'd like to get your identification, identify you, and then see what the hell's going on here. Okay, now what's your middle and last name?
I don't want to give that information, sir. I haven't.
I'm saying, Nate, it is a violation of the penal code to photograph the inside of that office.
Nate,
you did it, okay?
But it's a public lobby,
relax.
though.
Here's what I'm gonna do.
But you photographed the inside. And that is a misdemeanor crime.
And Nate, here's one of the main things.
What's the code on that?
Listen,
I don't know the penal code off the top of my head.
So Nate, here's a real concern I have. You're filming the back of the police station where I have also safety concerns for my officers. Mm-hmm. In a lot of towns, we have people all the time, and we're not accusing you of this, but may not have the best intentions as far as officers. So, based on that, and based on the combination of your activity, go ahead, ma'am. We're going to insist on identifying you, and you don't have a choice.
As well as the penal code violation you committed just minutes ago.
What is that violation, though?
I was asked and answered. It's the same as photographing an election office or the inside of a jail.
I've actually done that before.
Okay,
many facilities.
Yeah, and that's a misdemeanor crime, and that's why you're being contacted. And we want your identification. So we want it right now, Nate. Because we're not.
I don't want to provide that.
Okay.
Sir, I want to contact my lawyer.
Okay.
Okay.
That you are not on.
Sure, that hurts.
Let's take his pack off.
Yeah.
Nate, we're going to roll you onto your right side a little bit, okay?
All right. Ow.
Okay.
Okay. Ow. Relax. Okay.
Now, we just want to make sure that you're okay, but we do have our safety in mind. And you'll get to just do what you want to do. That's what I have safety.
I got no idea what that clock does.
I'm going to check his boots. I'm going to go ahead and stand you up, Nate, okay?
Okay.
Just relax.
Okay.
Let me go around the back. I'll get my car, okay?
The out-of-control police officers grabbed Nasty Nathanial and slammed him to the concrete, cuffed his hands behind his back, illegally searched and illegally identified him, then put him in the back of a squad car for nearly an hour before finally releasing him without charges. So how and why did it come to this? I have a feeling it started with Karen behind the counter.
Can't videotape in here.
Actually, it's a public lobby, so I can.
But you can't, this is not public. In here is not public.
When Nate politely challenged her ignorant assertions and had the audacity to not immediately comply with what she's telling him, she probably got triggered. I could picture her bitching to the watch commander about this guy illegally filming in the lobby, secretly hoping that her feelings would be enforced, with violence if necessary. I can even picture her rage typing a seething Facebook rant about it too, but I digress. The next obvious factor was Chief Allen himself, having observed the activity and then approaching Nate and questioning him about it.
Hi.
Can I help you?
No, I'm fine, thank you.
What are you doing?
Just doing some filming.
At this point, all suspicion should have been dispelled. You've got a guy taking pictures in public. That's it. We'll see some of the excuses and lies they come up with later as they try to cover this up. But in this moment, there doesn't seem to be any issue. And this weirdness.
Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good. Hold on 1 minute.
What's this hold on business? We didn't ask to talk to you.
I'm looking for a guy. Hold on, be right back.
A lot of us are looking for a guy, Gruich. And while your cop stash is adorable, I don't think you could handle us, Gruey. Is this the moment where Lobby Karen convinces Gruich to confront the photographer? Does Gruey have a bit of the white knight syndrome? A chivalrous protector of the ladies? Is Karen's psyche so fragile that she might suffer PTSD following this 10-second interaction? What is so private back there anyway? Are you naked from the waist down or something? Just close your blinds and mind your business.
No, I didn't. I didn't.
We got you called for dispatch because the guy out here that had this primary code.
Oh no, that wasn't me. I didn't want to report a burglary.
This seems like such a weird question, but it's plausible after reviewing the call logs for that day. Actually, this makes the whole thing even worse, really. Here's actual proof that real crimes are occurring, and yet the police would rather assault and detain a photographer.
Oh no, that wasn't me. I didn't want to report a burglary.
All right.
Sorry for the misunderstanding.
Yeah, no big deal. What you doing?
And there it is, the real reason he came out here, to go fishing. Gruich, and in a moment the chief as well, indulged Nathaniel in a variety of small talk. The age of the department, the charm of old-timey buildings, Nate's tattoos, movies, music, cars, trivia. A quite impressive lot to cram into a mere 3 minutes, actually. In the field of criminal psychology, this is known as building rapport, a very common and widely accepted law enforcement tactic, typically used in the early stages of an interrogation to establish a baseline of trust, as if to say, hey man, we're a lot alike. In theory, this makes it easier to elicit information, and ideally a confession from a suspect. In other words, it's a form of psychological manipulation and deception, with the sole purpose of persuading one to self-incriminate.
Oh, you're the police chief?
Yeah.
Oh, were you the one in the back?
Yeah,
I didn't mean
what you were doing. I had no idea.
I didn't mean to spook you. I was hoping to get some shots of some patrol cars coming out of the station just for my little project I'm doing.
Okay.
At this point, they have an opportunity to chalk this up to a misunderstanding, share a laugh about it, and move on. But of course that doesn't happen, and the mood sours pretty quickly next. Interestingly, this turning point occurs almost precisely at the midpoint of this interaction, from first contact to violent takedown. The chief tells Nate to turn off his camera at least 3 times.
Is that on?
Yeah.
Turn it off. Turn it off for a minute because I want to give you some advice. Just go ahead and turn it off.
And then he says the dumbest thing I've heard in a while.
Okay, here's the issue that you're going to run into in police stations, and we have a real problem with it. It's really a public safety concern for my officers.
That is one big pile of shit.
He must realize how dumb this sounds, so he turns the tables by demanding ID. He and Gruich start stacking up the threats and lies, and it turns into bullying pretty quick.
So why don't we start off by, you have some ID, driver's license?
No, I prefer not to. I just prefer to remain anonymous.
I'm not really asking you. I'm insisting that you show me some identification. It's an officer safety thing, and then I'll explain to you why. So right now,
Here's why, Nick.
yeah,
Because you just walked into our office, and filming the inside of our office is a violation of the penal code.
That is one big pile of shit. There's gonna be too many to list. I'm just gonna put a shit counter on the screen.
But it's a public lobby, though. It's open to the public.
But once you pass beyond that threshold, you're not allowed to photograph in there. That's the same as photographing inside of a jail or an election office. Nate, it's a misdemeanor crime to do that, okay? So it is a violation of the penal code to photograph the inside of that office.
Nate,
but you photograph the inside. And that is a misdemeanor crime.
What's the code on that?
Listen, I don't know the penal code off the top of my head.
Yeah.
So Nate, here's a real concern I have. You're filming the back of the police station where I have an officer safety concern for my officers.
Dude, what? Earlier you said it was
It's really a public safety concern for my officers.
and now it's,
I have an officer safety concern for my officers.
which is it? Talk about a plot twist. Whatever. They continue their attempts to get Nate's ID.
You have my driver's license? I'm insisting that you show me some identification.
Get your identification, identify you. What's your middle and last name?
We're gonna insist on identifying, and you don't have a choice.
We want your identification. So we want it right now, Nate.
And Gruich won't quit about this penal code nonsense.
Filming the inside of our office is a violation of the penal code. It's a misdemeanor crime to do that,
Nate.
okay? It is a violation of the penal code to photograph the inside of that office.
Nate.
That is a misdemeanor crime. The penal code violation you committed, that's a misdemeanor crime.
It's both depressing and frightening to consider that these are probably the everyday tactics of these two assholes, and that they probably violate rights every single day. To someone who doesn't know their rights, the phrase, "it's a violation of the penal code," is likely to elicit immediate fear and compliance, because on the surface, it's just official sounding enough to be believable. To the rest of us, we see this statement for what it is, an unlawful empty threat from an ignorant tyrant, and also a blatant lie. If it wasn't, he should be able to cite the actual law that he's enforcing.
What is that violation, though?
I was asked and answered.
What's the code on that?
Listen, I don't know the penal code off the top of my head. That was asked and answered.
At the mere mention of a lawyer, Nate is immediately taken to the ground.
Sir, I want to contact my lawyer. Okay.
Simultaneously violating his First, Fourth, and Fifth Amendment rights. At no point do they state that he is under arrest or detained or to put his hands behind his back. They just immediately escalate to violence. Nate doesn't appear to be resisting in any way, so what's with the excessive force? While Gruich can't cite any actual penal codes, I can point out some laws being violated here. There's battery, false imprisonment, as well as federal rights violations. Additionally, the law protects public photography. Obviously the First Amendment, freedom of the press. But California Penal Code 148G, which specifically deals with recording the police, states that filming from public cannot be a violation, nor can it be deemed suspicious. There's also case law from the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals, which includes California, in the case of Fordyce versus Seattle, which upheld the recording of public officials as a constitutional right. As the two men take him down, Nate's head hits the pavement. They twist his arms around behind his back and cuff him, then start digging through his pockets, and they eventually find Nate's ID in his backpack. Chief Allen delivers this disturbing final quip.
Now, we just want to make sure that you're okay, that we do have our safety in mind. And you'll get to just do what you want to do.
Before switching off Nate's camera, which may be what he wanted all along, they placed Nate in the back of a squad car behind the building, still handcuffed, for almost an hour, effectively hotboxing him as the temperature creeped into the 80s. Nate later said he observed Allen and Gruich through a window in the back of the PD, flipping through a giant blue law book, presumably trying to find something, anything to charge him with. They also made several phone calls, though it's unclear to whom, until they finally released him without any charges. Welcome to Morro Bay, bitches. Sure, photography is illegal, but check out the beautiful scenery. Yeah, the cops in this town are dirty for sure, real dirty. But if you think the police are bad, just wait until we meet the locals, because trust me, you ain't seen nothing yet.
What's interesting about Morro Bay and what initially happened to me, which started all the craziness and weirdness that followed, was that audit that I did back in February of 2018 almost didn't happen. That day started off in the neighboring town of Los Osos, and I had actually gone there the night before to hang out with a good friend of mine whose name happens to be Nathanial as well. I remember we watched the movie First Blood, the original Rambo movie, First Blood.
John Rambo, a drifter, just passing through their town.
Is there any law against me getting something here?
Yeah, me.
I remember my friend Nathaniel telling me, wouldn't it be funny to audit the sheriff's station in Los Osos? They had like this really tiny little sheriff's substation, and it reminded him of the sheriff's station in First Blood.
I want you to book this gentleman for vagrancy, resisting arrest, carrying a concealed weapon.
I left my friend's place in the morning and I walked over to where the sheriff's station was, and there was a sheriff sergeant that recognized me from years ago. Well, let's take a look inside. How you doing, sir? Good.
Are you Nathan?
Oh, well, I'll plead the fifth on that. How are you doing?
Good. How are you doing, Nathan?
Good. I've never been in this station before.
Yeah, this is the Sheriff's Coast Station. I used to see you all the time working at the, I think the 7-Eleven down there on 4th Street.
Oh my God! Wow, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, I've been around for about 25 years, so.
This is kind of a small station. It covers a lot of area.
Yeah, we cover the whole coastal area.
Yeah, I've done a lot of filming down in LA, and it's a totally different atmosphere down there.
Vibe,
yeah, I'm usually not by myself when I'm down there.
Yeah.
But yeah, these communities are pretty laid back here. So.
Yeah, well, we try to be.
Had a super positive interaction. I told him, yeah, I just want to film the sheriff's station, film the cars, you know, typical audit stuff. And he was like, yeah, sure, no problem. Now, folks, that's how it should be. It should be peaceful like that. You know, that deputy was extremely professional, and you know, he didn't try to tell me that I couldn't film certain areas or try to violate my rights in any way. And so I went and got on the bus. There's only one bus stop for the whole town of Morro Bay, and it's this park that's right across the street from the Morro Bay police station. And I almost didn't do the audit because I thought, you know, I didn't really think anything would happen, and I just figured it would probably be like a dud audit. Boy, was I wrong. So I ended up at the last minute decide to just get off the bus, and I would have an hour of free time before I would have to catch the next bus. That's how that audit began, you know, so it almost didn't even happen. You know, also at that time, something that, you know, a lot of people might not realize is I was the only auditor in that area. There were no First Amendment auditors or cop watchers in that area, the Central Coast, which is San Luis Obispo County and Santa Barbara counties. By that point, I had already been auditing in that area for a couple years. I figured by that point, most of the cops know who I am and know what I'm doing, and I figured that would be the case in Morro Bay. What made that audit so different from so many other audits that I've done is that I didn't see the response that I got coming. Most of the time when I've done an audit, and I can't speak for everybody, but for me, most of the time when I've done a First Amendment audit, I kind of know when I'm going to get a tyrant and when I'm not going to get a tyrant, you know? You can kind of tell, especially when you're dealing with police, pretty early on, this guy's probably going to be difficult, or he's going to maybe try to spew some unlawful nonsense or whatnot. Totally didn't see that coming. I mean, the conversation started out very pleasant. I'm thinking this is going to be another A+ pass, just like the sheriff's station in Los Osos. And then it transitioned into, well, we want to know who you are. And then that's when everything just went.
Police Administration, this is Bonnie.
Hi, Bonnie. Can you tell me if the Chief of Police, Chief Allen, is in, please?
He is. Can I tell him who's calling?
Sure, that's a good citizen.
Chief Allen, can I help you?
Hi, Chief. I was just curious if you were familiar with California Penal Code 148, subsection G.
And who am I talking to?
Good citizen.
Okay, that's not good enough. I need to know who I'm talking to.
You're talking to one of your constituents. I'm calling in reference to the arrest of a citizen journalist that was filming inside your lobby earlier today, that you helped physically throw to the ground for his arrest.
Again, I want to know who I'm talking to. That would be helpful. Otherwise, we can terminate this conversation.
What?
Okay,
thank
you.
Why do you need... Oh.
Police Administration, this is Bonnie.
Tell that bitch he works for me.
Hello?
Hi, is this Chief Allen?
Yes, he is.
Listen, bitch, you work for me. You don't need to know who I am. You're going to get 1,000 phone calls from people regarding this incident? Are you doubling down on the behavior that took place today with the arrest of a citizen journalist?
I am not going to talk to you unless you can identify who you are. The person who was detained has a right to their privacy as well, so I'm not going to play these games.
Oh, when you went into his pockets and got his fucking ID? You work for me, bitch.
So, after I had my head slammed in the concrete, they like walked me through the police station, put me in the back of a squad car, hot squad car for like 45 minutes to an hour. The chief of police, Gregory Allen, and then the senior officer, Gray Gruich, he comes over, opens up the door of the squad car. They tell me to get out, they uncuff me, they take some pictures of me, they gave me my stuff back and told me to basically get out of there. They did make me dump out my Costco margarita that I had started drinking at the bus stop. I wasn't too happy about that. I left, I missed the bus, so I had to call an Uber to take me to work. And I went to work. And while I was at work, I called Johnny 5-0 and told him about what had just happened. He was actually in his car when I called him, and he's like, I'm gonna make a video right now about that. And that's what started it all.
Johnny 5-0 here. I just got off the phone with Nasty Nathanial. It is 1:48 p.m. Pacific time. He was violently thrown to the ground by the chief of police and a uniformed officer in Morro Bay, California, which is San Luis Obispo County. Nathaniel's the only auditor up there. He's never been to this police department before. It is a tiny town, maybe 10,000 people. He was violently taken to the ground by both of them. His arms twisted behind his back in a great amount of pain, and the handcuffs were on super, super tight. Nathaniel's been in handcuffs plenty of times, and he said that this was excruciating. They said that what he was doing, that he was filming inside the police lobby, that's a misdemeanor. He kept saying, what's the crime? They said filming inside a police department. It appeared as if they made a bunch of phone calls to the DA, and the DA told him to let him fucking loose because there's no fucking crime that took place. He was released and not charged. These guys are out of control. So Morro Bay Police Department, I'm good friends with Nathaniel. I've never heard him like this. He's completely freaked out. This is not where, somebody pushed him. They violently threw him to the ground, both of them, and twisted his arms and arrested him. Morro Bay Police Department, let them know who we are.
So now fast forward to the next day. That morning I get a call from Johnny 5-0 and he's like, I want to come up there, I want to go to Morro Bay with you. We weren't really sure, how we were going to go about it. We would audit, protest. Johnny said that he was going to bring his loudspeaker and we were
You're dismissed.
Just going to basically go there and kind of air our grievances. He's like, hey, it'll take me a few hours to get up there because he's down in Los Angeles, I'm up on the Central Coast, so a few hours later he shows up and we drove to Morro Bay. All right, Nasty Nathaniel, out here in the city of Morro Bay, California, which is in San Luis Obispo County. I'm out here with Johnny 5-0, and right now we're gonna be heading over to the city of Morro Bay Police Department. Assaulted right here, this is where it took place, right here in front of the police station. They were trying to accuse me of illegally filming the lobby of the police station, which they said was a misdemeanor. So now we're here doing a follow-up. We're going in the lobby. Johnny 5-0.
Hi, is the Chief of Police, Chief Allen, here, please?
He's not. Can I take a message?
I need to talk to a watch commander then, please.
Okay. You can't film in here. This area.
Yeah, no thanks.
This area is private. You cannot point your camera in here. You can.
No
point
thanks.
it in the lobby, but you can't point it in here. Because
No thanks.
Confidential information is in here.
No thanks.
I'll get the watch commander.
Great, thank you.
Okay, they're doing what they did to me. They're shutting the blinds. This was the exact same thing they did yesterday before I was assaulted. Oh, they have this out here. Look at, there's a camera. I didn't see this before. I don't know, here's something. Police, community, and it's got two hands shaking. I'm trying to...
Look at that, everybody. That should be the thumbnail right there.
police community, the hands shaking hand. Well, they definitely didn't shake my hand yesterday. I didn't even get a peck on the cheek. So yeah.
Okay. We're pressing for assistance. Ring-a-ling-ding. So is there a watch commander coming out? Tell him we're going to be at the back gate filming everybody's personal plates, so if he wants to make contact, he can find us out there filming everybody's personal license plate, okay? I know you can hear me, it's just a level or blind.
All right. So we're going to go around to the back gate. This is where they park the police cars. This is where they held me in the back of a police car for more than an hour.
7 Kilo Uniform Charlie 109. 6 Papa Victor Hotel 383. 7 Juliet November Sierra 368. No, you can't. Is the chief here?
Chief is not in at the moment.
One, is he hiding under his desk?
The chief is not in at the moment.
Is he hiding under his desk?
Well, that's a silly comment. But
well, okay, what's your name, sir?
I'm Commander Jody Cox.
Commander Jody Cox. What's your badge or serial number, please?
There is no number on my badge.
There is no number.
I'm the only commander here.
Great.
What can I do for you?
Do you guys understand that photography is not a crime?
I do understand that.
Then why doesn't the chief or the other guy who arrested this gentleman to my right here understand that?
Okay, if you're here in regards to the incident from yesterday, that is being handled at the city manager's office. Okay.
Where are they located? Because we're going to stop by their office too.
That's at 595 Napa Avenue.
Okay, we're going to stay out here. We're going to make sure we get everybody's personal license plate though, real quick. So, because everything, you guys are suspicious as shit. So
we're suspicious.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And your name is?
My name is Good Citizen.
Is Good Citizen. Okay.
Yeah. Is that okay for you?
Absolutely.
Great. Okay.
Well, it's not okay for Chief Allen.
It's not okay
yesterday.
for the Chief Allen. He seems to have a hard time with it. You want my callback number
is
too?
Is there anything else that I can do for you?
We're going to be.
Well, you came in to see us, so.
Yeah. No. I mean, we're going to be filming here and make sure we get everybody's personal plate because everything is suspicious here. I mean, look at she closed the gates on us. You guys think that photography? You guys committed a crime. You guys committed kidnapping yesterday. Okay, and a false arrest. So you guys are suspicious. In case something happens to my friend here, I want to make sure I have a short list of suspects.
Okay.
So police retaliation.
No, we're just going to hang
Where's
out,
the
get
chief?
some
Where's
plate
Gergich?
numbers
Where's Gergich or whatever his name is? Is he here? He was the other arresting officer.
Officer Gruich is working.
Gruich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'd like to talk to him.
Is he out arresting photographers right now? You guys know
I'm
that.
not going to answer any more silly questions. Is there something else that I can help you with?
Well, it sure wasn't silly when I was thrown to the ground and assaulted yesterday. That wasn't silly.
Yeah.
I wasn't here.
You think people's rights are silly?
Yesterday, I wasn't here.
Okay.
I think you need to fire Chief Allen.
We're not talking about his rights.
So we're going to go after the Board of Tourism here and let everybody know that photography in the beautiful city of Morro Bay is illegal.
Is there anything else I can help you gentlemen with? Nothing else?
You're dismissed.
Have a good day, gentlemen.
You're dismissed.
There he goes. Walk of shame. Walk of shame.
Walk of shame. The captain's walk of shame. California exempt 1461500. Okay, California exempt plate 1514175. California exempt plate 1461501. Call the chief. Tell him we said hi.
In the hours and days following the now infamous assault, Morro Bay officials would go into high gear in their efforts to cover up the police department's illegal actions. In public notices and internal communications alike, they twisted facts, lied by omission, outright lied, or used biased language, all in hopes of downplaying the severity of their crimes. The official press release is full of irrelevant information and displays clear bias.
He observed a man, name being withheld to protect his privacy, dressed in all-black military-style clothing with tucked-in military boots standing at the entrance of the police parking lot gate.
What difference does it make what he's wearing? Obviously, this is just planting the seed for the terrorist threat BS they say later in the release. It's a good thing Nate wasn't dressed in his Sunday getup. They might have called in the National Guard. Having watched and analyzed the whole encounter, I can comfortably say who the actual terrorist threat is in this situation, and it's not the photographer.
The man was videoing with a handheld video camera. Chief Allen asked the man who he was and what he was doing.
That's a lie. He never asked Nate who he was at this point.
Can I help you?
No, I'm fine, thank you.
What are you doing?
The man stated he was videoing police vehicles and activity entering and exiting the parking lot.
Lie number 2. All he said was,
Just doing some filming.
Chief Allen had an immediate concern for the safety of police employees based on his personal knowledge of past attacks of police stations.
I searched and legitimately could not find any instances of this happening, other than a 2015 incident in Dallas, Texas. This guy was not filming though. He rolled right up to the front entrance of the PD in an armored zombie apocalypse van, firing rounds into the building before leading them on a chase through the streets, ending in a standoff at an area Jack-in-the-Box. Literally no one was injured or killed, however, other than the perpetrator, who was taken out by SWAT team gunfire. I have to wonder what it must be like to live in a state of perpetual fear and paranoia, and whether someone like that is suitable for a job as the head of a police force. Or is the truth much simpler than that? That this 32-year veteran of the LAPD, having spent decades terrorizing the public, thumping the skulls of gangbangers, pregnant women, and the homeless, has far less opportunities to get his knuckles bloody now in this small-town setting, and so he'll jump at the chance to shake someone down, knowing he can use the blanket defense of officer safety, facing little if any backlash from the throngs of brainwashed bootlickers that inhabit this town. Don't worry, we'll get into them shortly.
The person refused to provide his identification or an explanation of his videoing activity.
Lie number 3. Nate did explain himself, although he was under no legal obligation to do so.
I was hoping to get some shots of some patrol cars coming out of the station just for my little project I'm doing.
And then, of course, this total nonsense.
He was subsequently detained for the purpose of ensuring he was not a threat to the safety of police employees or the community, and to verify his actions were not terrorist-related.
Conveniently left out of this puff piece was the violent assault itself, the fact that the detainment was illegal, and the fact that both not providing ID and recording the lobby and parking lot are constitutionally protected rights. These emails obtained by public records request reveal alarming, but not surprising, levels of ignorance, fear, and disdain for citizens and their rights, not the least of which are the chief's own snide remarks on legitimate media and describing First Amendment auditors as an anti-government organization. Jody Cox, remember him?
I'm Commander Jody Cox.
Commander Jody Cox.
Within hours of the incident, was putting out the feelers to his area Blue Line bros to see if anyone else had heard of the camera-wielding menace. He would receive forwarded emails from up to 2 years prior, explaining the basics of First Amendment auditing, and that they understood both its legality and legitimacy as a form of journalism. I'm not sure which is more absurd, the fact that a man with a camera could trigger such an intense behind-the-scenes investigation, or that the Morro Bay police seem to be the only ones in the region unaware of the protections afforded by the First Amendment. They were 2 years out of touch compared to their peers, effectively making them the laughingstock of the Central Coast, even by 2018 standards. The forwarded emails are quite disturbing, however, seemingly rooted in fear, and contain unsubstantiated claims, doxing, and even allude to an FBI investigation on Nasty Nate. The further down the rabbit hole you go, this reads less like email communication and more like pages ripped from the journals of a paranoid madman, feverishly scribbling his tormented thoughts as his sanity slips away, his mind spiraling further and further out of control.
Hi, I'm Chief Jody Cox of the Morro Bay Police Department. I'd like to take a couple minutes to invite you to come and experience some of the beautiful life here on the Central Coast.
That is a misdemeanor crime.
That I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the Constitution of the United States.
To the Constitution of the United States.
We're very blessed here in the city of Morro Bay. Well, we hope you have had a good time and that you have seen what a great and amazing place that Morro Bay is to live, work, and raise a family.
Morro Bay City Hall is fielding angry phone calls over this incident involving the police chief and a Santa Maria activist. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for watching KSBY News at 10. I'm Richard Gearhart.
And I'm Karina Corral. We begin tonight with that confrontation outside the Morro Bay police station and the fallout from it. KSBY News reporter Alexa Bertola joins us live to explain what it's all about. Alexa?
Karina and Richard, a self-proclaimed First Amendment auditor said he filmed the police parking lot as well as the lobby on Tuesday. He also claims he was assaulted by police. Now, the Chamber of Commerce is worried that the man's friends are now going to come to town and, quote, stir up conflict.
Filming the inside of our office is a violation of the penal code.
It's a public lobby, though. It's open to the public.
This 3-minute video clip was shot by a Santa Maria man who says his name is Nathaniel Thomas Plotner. He says he was at the Morro Bay Police Department to conduct a First Amendment audit.
The point is to test your right to film in public. It's to see if the public officials how they're going to react to it.
Plotner said he filmed the department lobby.
You photographed the inside, and that is a misdemeanor crime.
Outside, he filmed police vehicles entering and exiting the parking lot. In a press release regarding Tuesday's incident, Chief Allen said he, quote, had an immediate concern for the safety of police employees based on his personal knowledge of past attacks of police stations. Plotner reportedly refused to give an explanation for recording the video. He also refused to give his ID. His video shows officers moving in. He ends up on the ground. Police say he was detained but later released. Since then, city manager Scott Collins says there's been a flurry of activity.
Emails, phone calls to the city, and some folks coming into the community.
The Chamber of Commerce has heard from Plotner's supporters as well. Hundreds are coming to Morro Bay to wreak havoc, cause traffic jams, leave messes, sit in hotel lobbies, and not spend one dime in our city.
We've asked that community members not engage with individuals who may be seeking to instigate interactions that could lead to altercations or violence.
While Chief Allen confirms extra officers are working through the weekend.
I am not aware of any kind of mass audit or any kind of protest that's going to take place in Morro Bay.
And the city manager says that a third party has been hired to investigate the incident. For now, live and local in Morro Bay, Alexa Bertola, KSBY News.
All right, we'll have to see what comes of this. Thank you, Alexa. Plotner has done similar audits, as he calls them, throughout San Luis Obispo and Santa Barbara counties for the past year and a half.
Pretty much the weirdness, the creepy, like Scientology type weirdness started pretty much from the moment we got there. One of the things that was really bizarre was that as soon as we got to the police station, there was a small group of people.
Oh, we got a film crew.
As soon as we walked up, they got like right up on us and started filming us, and they just started following us around. Gentleman by the name of Brett Landry, who becomes a big part of the story, as you'll see.
You guys just escape in the Uber.
And then a girl that we called, she ended up getting the nickname the Pixie Chick, who I later found out actually worked for the city's tourism bureau.
I can't, this is like above me, so fuck you.
And another individual holding like a professional, camera. I could tell pretty much right away that they weren't our friends. They weren't on our side, and I think Johnny kind of picked up on that too.
Do you know when the chief is going to be in? No, stop talking, please. Stop talking. You just come in across as silly.
There they are.
Yeah.
Here we are.
Where's the chief? Where's the chief?
Oh, so you know about what happened yesterday?
Oh, yeah, they're not these guys. What's going on, guys? We're here for some police accountability, so were you guys the ones that were told me to come by the studio?
You guys are here to harass people, but if you want to come interview at the studio.
Yeah, we're busy now.
Awesome.
Are you familiar with the events that took place yesterday?
Yeah, so he got arrested for public photography, and if you guys are professional photographers, you might want to be on our side.
Exactly why we want to talk to you. So
yeah, we're busy right now though, but I would.
When would you not be busy though?
I mean, I live in Los Angeles, so I'd say.
Answer that question. Like, what's your name?
My name's Johnny.
My name is Jenny.
Okay.
That's awesome. We really just want to hear both sides of the story.
Great. Listen, I'll tell you in a nutshell.
Go.
Photography is not a crime. We're done. That's all.
If you're filming for profit, you need a permit.
Okay.
No, we don't.
Talking.
No, we
keep
don't.
Talking. What's
You
your name?
obviously don't know the law.
Yeah, you don't know anything.
My name's Johnny 5.2.
Okay. Yeah, you don't know anything. So, but keep talking. You're making yourself look fairly ridiculous. So, but go ahead.
Why do you want to just go into a police department to film for no reason?
I protect my rights by doing shit like this, but not shit like this.
Like what?
Like this. Like, why would I stand outside of a police station?
Because you can.
Well, okay, yeah.
But what's your
For
point?
sure, I can. You know what else I can do? I can go do whatever the fuck I actually feel like doing instead of.
Great. This is America, and we get to do whatever the fuck we feel like
I
doing.
know,
And
it
if that
feels really
includes
good,
filming
yeah.
a police department, then that's our prerogative.
Well, you can't harass people. That's against the law.
Great.
Okay, you know what else
Why
is
aren't
against
we-
the law?
why
The
aren't
chief
we in
of police and a watch commander come out here, grab me on a public sidewalk, twist my arms around my back, physically
you're the
assault me,
guy.
throw me to the ground. That's me. Yeah, that's me. That's against the law.
Yeah,
You want to talk about what's against the law? That's against the law.
Okay. Just.
Okay?
You just sound ridiculous, dude. Seriously.
Oh, there's footage.
Is it footage?
Oh yeah, believe me, there's footage. Yes, there is footage. There is footage, sir.
We look ridiculous exercising our rights. Go ahead.
Why are you in Morro Bay? What are you doing here?
Why are you here?
I live here.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
So I have to live in the city to be there? Like,
No, I'm not saying that.
Let's go to the back gate. You guys can come. Whatever. Let's go film the back gate. All right, mega trolls. Those are the mega trolls that I pinned in one of my comments yesterday. So they're here. And they have no idea what we're doing. Hey, will you give this to the chief for me, please?
violating anybody's rights today?
Talking to 8-year-olds.
And you should know about being 8.
Okay.
Oh no!
Okay.
Are you serious right now?
Ma'am. I mean, ma'am.
I can't. This is like above me. So fuck you. Are you serious? Great.
It ends just like that.
Bye. Have a good life.
So what are you guys planning on doing?
We're doing it right now. Thanks. All right, let's go to the back gate.
Can I ask you a question?
He just waved to us, yeah.
So I was filming. I was doing exactly what I'm doing right now yesterday.
Yeah.
But I was physically assaulted, thrown to the ground, illegally detained, thrown in the back of a police car for more than an hour.
Yeah.
Why did that happen to me if it's not illegal?
No, it's a valid question. Why did it happen?
So, and I'm not trying to be a jerk to you.
No.
You're doing exactly what I'm doing. We're filming, we're documenting what's taking place, okay?
You could start by filming it not dressed like you're like a terrorist or in a SWAT team or something. That might get you.
Well, is that
one step
it?
ahead.
So now it's about the way I was dressed. Well,
I'm saying that
okay.
would probably make you seem less suspicious.
But is that a crime?
It's not a crime.
Okay,
I'm
well,
just
that's
giving
the
you
whole
some
point.
Advice on your clothing.
It might look a little weird, but is it a crime?
No, it's not.
You know,
it's suspicious.
Exactly, but you cannot turn a lawful activity into something criminal, which is what they did yesterday.
Can you Google California Penal Code 148 subsection G?
No, I'm not gonna do anything you ask me to do.
4 days versus the city of Seattle while you're at it. So.
Awesome. So you're a lawyer too. That's cool.
No, none of us are lawyers. It's
No,
just we know
the
our
law,
rights.
dude. There's a difference. Apparently, you don't know the law, but you come here and saying that if we were harassing yesterday, why didn't he go to jail? Why are we not in jail right now?
That you're not allowed to harass people. It's
correct.
against the law.
Who have we harassed?
I'm not sure. It sounds like your activity
You've got
was a suspect of harassment. Maybe it actually wasn't, so they let you go.
Keep talking. You're just, it's beautiful. Oh, there looks like a cop in a monster truck backing out of the alleyway.
Are you guys Cal Poly students, or you guys in question?
No, I'm a film director.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
All right.
We make comedy skits and things like that.
I actually used to be in a comedy show.
Oh, that's awesome.
In Hawaii. I don't suggest you look it up because it was a stupid show, but it was called a Shaka Shakedown.
Oh, that's
It was a comedy show.
Nice.
Aloha, mates! Foxy Frankie here. I'm gonna teach you how to be a foxy guy. All right, yeah.
That was in 2010. It ran for one season and it got canceled because it was no good. So
There's been people that have photographed sensitive areas doing regular photography, and they've been arrested and or detained.
What sensitive areas are in Morro Bay? This is the most peaceful place.
Ask the police. They arrested him yesterday illegally.
Well, you have to understand, like, you guys might have been acting suspiciously.
But suspicion is not a crime, though. That's the whole thing.
That's probably why they let you go.
Yeah, but still, the damage had already been done.
You go around to all these police stations and you like try to get arrested. It's like
no, that's not true, sir.
Like,
keep talking.
Morro Bay is amazing.
Don't
beautiful surfing, beautiful fishing. It's a beautiful place. No one even does anything bad here.
If Brett sounds like a shill for the city of Morro Bay,
We got a park there. We got Foster's Old Fashioned Freeze, which has really good ice cream. A really good yoga studio right here, which I recommend. There's a couple massage places. Don's Barbershop. You can get your nails done there.
that's because he almost certainly is. The production company he ran at the time was supposedly commissioned by the city to produce a series of their tourism videos. So he had a vested interest in promoting Morro Bay as a premier destination.
Show you a couple of our favorite bars. We can show you the best surf spots, kayaking. You can go spearfishing.
The guys set off towards City Hall, but not before witnessing the tragic effects of rapid Ritalin withdrawal.
Okay, now we have
Let's go. Oh, you guys lead the way.
that was interesting.
Over at City Hall, the mayor must be hiding under his desk because only the city manager will come out, that guy from the news report. He hands them that bullshit press release that we've already covered.
So you know that this is going to be a Category 5 storm for your city and the tourism business, that photography is not a crime. So just so you know that if it doesn't get handled properly, and thank you.
Have a good day.
We're here to retrain your police department. Of ensuring he was not a threat to the safety of police employees or the community and verify his actions were not terrorist related. So this is going to be some really bad press for this little sleepy beach town and the revenue.
The guys return to the PD, where Gruich glares at them creepily through a window, and another mysterious truck seems to watch them from a distance.
Oh, there goes a pickup truck leaving. Wonder if he's PD. Pull out your penal code book, Urgage. Let's see what you can charge us with.
Let him know what he thinks.
Did you hear that? That's your qualified immunity going out the window. I hope you like animals.
Moving on, next the guys stop and conduct a full-on audit at the local post office, which is rife with all the ignorance we've come to expect from this town by now.
Oh, you're not allowed to be filming here.
Okay, well that's...
Excuse me, sir. You guys can't film in here, please.
Okay, what law is that?
It's a federal law.
Which law?
I'm asking you to please step outside.
And I'm asking you to cite the law.
Okay, so I'm gonna call the police.
Great.
If you
Can you ask Gergich and the chief of police to come?
Right, so you guys taking film of me, but I haven't given you permission for that.
Well, you don't need permission for that. There's,
You do need permission
No,
for that.
cats versus...
I don't want to be on your camera.
Okay, well,
Don't be an asshole.
okay. Now you're on camera.
But I don't want to be on film.
Well, we were. If that shows up on anything that I see, you will be seeing something else.
Worry about your penis.
Great, now I'm gonna get your plate number too and publish that. Oh, locked door. They've locked their public lobby. Uh-oh, cam back.
cam
Oh
back.
my god.
Cam back alert.
Cam back alert. Your car is very suspicious, do you know that?
Well, you don't have a say in that. Well,
Great.
I'm taking your picture, so.
Yeah, I do.
Well, then
Great.
you might want to call the police.
I'm gonna get you guys right now.
Great, thank you. You wanna stick around for the fireworks?
As late afternoon turned into evening, more and more people started showing up on the scene. We have Scott Crabtree, who's another, big player in the weirdness aspect of this this saga.
No, your eyes look glassy and you're kind of like...
Oh, are you a doctor?
Yeah. No, but I play one on TV. And who are you, sir?
Hi, how are you?
Who are you, sir?
I'm fine, thank you.
Identify yourself.
Yeah.
You're the guy that's going to try to sue the city?
Identify yourself.
Oh wow, word gets around quick in Morro Bay.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Identify yourself,
I heard
sir.
fireworks were going to start.
Yeah.
All right.
PD is allegedly on their way.
Well, hopefully they'll take care of you guys for pestering our city.
How much have you had to drink today, sir?
You want to breathalyze me?
How much have you had to
wanna
drink today?
breathalyze
No,
me?
your eyes look glassy and you're kind of like...
Oh, are you a doctor?
Yeah. No, but I play one on TV.
Yeah. What
So-
kind of TV? Jack off TV?
Yeah, you're familiar with it. You've seen my channel. You've subscribed to my channel.
No, I don't.
You're usually not wearing any clothes, though.
You guys are liberal dirtbags, huh?
Yeah. You're Make America Great Again, right?
Have a good day, Clintons.
Great. Thank you very much. The city of Morro Bay. This is the gift that keeps on giving right here. The gift that keeps on giving.
Don't bump into me because you might be accosting me.
Don't worry, sir. We're well aware of the
that
law.
That would be battery.
That we're well aware of the law, sir. Did you get triggered or tiggered?
So can I ask?
Tiggered is from like Winnie the Pooh.
Listen,
and it's a little
dumbass.
bit
Can I ask
different,
you a serious question?
Go for it.
What do you guys, don't you have anything really serious to do? I'm curious.
Don't the police in this city have anything better to do than physically assault citizen journalists on public property?
Yeah, honestly, I wasn't there, so I can't make any statement.
Would you like?
Okay,
Would it be fair for me to see the tape and make my own decision?
Absolutely. It will be on. It will be on
Can
YouTube.
I see it right now?
It's not available right now.
Why not? Do we have to edit it?
It's going to be published shortly.
The legal team has
The
it.
legal team.
Yeah.
Do we treat them and how? Is that your legal team?
I will say right now, the whole incident was captured on video.
Okay.
I have that footage. My attorney has that footage.
Well, like,
and
you
in
have
short
it, your
time,
attorney, which one has it?
Huh?
Do you have it, or your attorney, or your
both
legal
of us
team?
have it.
Both of you have it, so you've already duped it and sent it out?
It's up on the cloud. It's this mysterious computer up next to heaven. It's just
Nice.
It's 2 blocks left of heaven.
Actually, it's to the right of heaven, sir.
But just for your information, I was actually the one that was physically assaulted.
Well, I figured by your silly little get-up there.
It seems like you've already formed an opinion. Basically,
No, actually, I haven't, because I haven't seen anything, so I don't think it's
How
fair
much
to
have you
form
had
it.
to drink? Seriously.
Again,
Would you want-
breathalyze me.
Hey,
do you have a breathalyzer?
Do you have ID? Do you have ID on you?
Who are you?
I'm your worst nightmare.
Here's my
Do you
ID.
have
Here's my D. Here's my ID. Here's my D.
You have ID on you?
So, sir,
and
you
so
know,
your city is
without-
getting sued
would
as
you
a
hold
result.
on because we-
Shut the fuck up, dude.
Really?
Shut up.
You're a
Fuck
genius.
outta here. Fuck off, dude.
You are a real fucking idiot, aren't you, dude?
I am.
well, that's what happened.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Is English your first language or
third.
Okay, no. What else do you
Many
speak?
languages.
What else?
I don't know.
You trying to kick me, sir?
No, I'm stretching.
Yeah, you just threw your foot out at me. Hey, where'd the cops go anyway? I thought you were.
They're watching. I have nothing to do with them.
You sure?
Pretty sure.
Okay.
Although we do like our police department in this town. We don't have a problem with it.
How many bees stung you in the face, sir?
50.
It appears as such.
50. Any more verbal assaults?
You started it. Are you a betting man? $50 they don't ID me and they don't ask me to leave. Wah, wah, wah. There we go.
Yeah, take care.
Turning on his body cam.
Okay, bye.
Hey, you rolled through that stop sign earlier. How much have you had to drink today, sir?
You guys want a piece of gum?
No. Hey, do you have any comment on my buddy right here to my right that you threw to the ground and falsely arrested yesterday?
Hi, Nate. You want a piece of gum?
No, thank you.
All right.
Are you sorry for what you did to him? Because it was legal what he was doing. Will you look him in the eye and tell him that you apologize for your behavior yesterday? No? Will you look him in the eye and tell him that you apologize for your behavior yesterday? No?
Hey, listen, guys. Have a safe day.
Tyrant!
Go talk to the fishermen, you guys. Put the fishermen down. Come back!
Come on, let's see that.
Welcome to Morro Bay. Now go home.
All right, see, he is teachable.
So we're gonna go into the post office again.
Hey, you locked out a grandma over here before, man. Do you want to apologize to her on my camera? You apologized to her. You locked out a grandma. How do you feel about that?
Yeah. You guys mailing some letters?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Here's our friend again.
You guys mailing some mail? What are you guys mailing? Where are you guys parked? What kind of car are you driving? Where are you staying?
Let's go back up into PD.
This is Morro Bay Boulevard.
What are you guys looking for?
Can you tell me where the intersection of Get Lost and Kick Rocks is?
No, I can tell you.
Okay, then get the out of here. There goes a cop car. Hey, piss off! Like seriously, piss off! All right, like.
No, you can't. You can't tell me to piss off. This is my city. I live here. I can walk wherever I want.
Great.
Yeah, and I'll follow you until you
Okay.
Until you go back to the car now. Your license plate number.
We're headed back to the PD. He's hell-bent on following us.
So you guys are done? You guys gonna Uber out of here? Like cowards? Just like run away? Don't let me see your license plate. Don't let me see where you're staying. Maybe you should. Well, you probably don't have a wife, so you probably don't have kids. You wouldn't be doing this kind of bullshit. That would be pretty cool to see you guys just escape in the Uber. Jump in out of Morro Bay onto your next stop.
That started the whole kind of gang stalking. It ended up getting to a point where first we thought, let's just take an Uber. The Uber can drop us off at the car and we can get in Johnny's car and take off, right? But what had happened was we get in the Uber and that Crabtree guy and Brett Landry are talking crap to the Uber guy and, you know, trying to tell the Uber guy, don't give us a ride, and like we're hooligans.
We're good, man. It's all good.
Just drive, man. Just drive.
All good.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
We're going down this residential street and I see headlights off in the distance, like coming up on us like really fast. You know, like Christine, you know, like in the movie Christine, when right before she kills Buddy Repperton and his friends. And I just had a feeling like we're being followed. Sure enough, we were, because it was Brett Landry and his, you know, he had this big white Sprinter van. Yep, we are being followed. We're still being followed, by this
both
white
of them now in a car
utility van, and we've confirmed that it's the gentleman at the post office in the red shirt and the guy who claims he owns a production company. Yeah. So they're following us in this white utility van. He pulls up alongside the Uber, and Scott Crabtree's in the passenger seat, and they just start yelling and hollering at us, and eventually the Uber driver had enough of it. We'd say, well, take us to there was an Albertsons, a grocery store. And they followed us into the Albertsons, and there was kind of a big scene in there. And
how's Morro Bay with you guys? You guys having fun? You guys having a good time? Nice. Thank you. Now the gang's all on the way right now. You got all the Morro Bay people coming to greet you and introduce you to town. All right. You guys have a lot of information on your Facebook page, and so do your followers, that will all be made public. So if you guys want all that to happen to all your followers, good luck. They're going to be pretty thrilled with you. All their names, address, phone numbers, and children's names are posted. Are you getting all this? Are you getting all this?
Oh, more shout-outs.
Why not? Yeah, so I just want to let you know.
We're going to get more people out to get famous.
There's 4 cars and people around the corner, and we're not threatening you with violence, because we're not violent people. No. We're just angry that you come and do this.
Shout out to Morro Bay.
Shout out to Morro Bay. So which do you think I should do? So should I print it or publish it? Are you going to...
Don't touch me,
you
sir.
You just assaulted me.
You punched, you walked into me.
Did you get that on?
Great, call the police.
That's battery.
You can't have video cameras in here, sir.
at some point the store manager actually calls the police. And we're waiting, and you know, I'm thinking, okay, the cops are gonna show up, they're gonna kind of break this whole thing up, and then we'll go on our way, and they'll go on their way.
Unfortunately, there's people at that point,
Let's go walk on.
So there's no way out of here without your Uber. We're supposed to follow it, right? Sorry. Got it. Welcome to Morro Bay.
Yeah, that's the van they're following us around in. Here's the plate number of the van that was following us.
You guys gonna run it illegally or with your legal team? And then what are you gonna do with it? You know, you committed battery on me, sir. You want to address that now or in court or out of court? Hello? Hello? What do you think? This is what you were doing to me. What's the problem? What's different? What's going on, eh? You don't like it? Red and black together right now. So if you want to tell black and white to roll, they can. Yeah, this backfired, didn't it? You guys want to go peaceful?
Take off. Get out of town.
Why don't you beat it while you have a chance?
I'm waiting for the police to show up.
Yeah, well,
okay.
I'll call him again. Oh, did you call him, but you were afraid, huh? That's right, you can call him. And they're on my time frame. They're not rushing down for this, just so you know.
That's the drunk time frame? That one?
I don't know what you're speaking of.
Well, you keep slurring your words, sir, and you guys were following.
Cops never showed up, and I remember the manager comes outside and he's like, "Where are the police?" And so yeah, I mean, we were kind of left there to just fend for ourselves.
Don't worry about the police. Go. I'd recommend you guys go. I'd go while I had a chance. Especially here.
It's totally bizarro world here. I think I've entered a parallel universe of stupidity.
With the last of the daylight slipping away and a dense fog rapidly rolling in, the edges of reality would begin to blur as an unfamiliar and suffocating presence would soon be felt all around them. The deepening mist and the inevitable fall of night transformed this creepy coastal town from merely a place to avoid by day into something much more sinister. Streets long with shadow, shapes shrouded in the haze. It is human nature to fear the unknown, and with the encroaching darkness about to take hold, leaving only the cold embrace of the fog, the two outsiders would soon be hit with a sobering realization. Night wasn't just coming, it was already here, bringing with it things much scarier than darkness.
You know, without sounding too melodramatic, I'm gonna say that Morro Bay, that experience in Morro Bay, was probably one of the most frightening experiences I've ever gone through in my life. I've done some crazy things, I've been in some crazy places, I've met crazy people. I mean, I've jumped out of an airplane dressed up as a gay vampire for a TV show. I've slept on the street in the slums in Manila. I got tattooed by gang members in jail in the Philippines, and none of that pales in comparison to what happened in Morro Bay. I mean, that night that me and Johnny 5-0 were gang-stalked, I mean, that was really, I would probably have to say that was probably the scariest experience of my life, of anything that I've ever experienced in my life.
Down the alley towards the fire station now. Hope you guys got me, right?
This
Bye. Right behind you.
All right.
Your buddy accosted me. I believe it's battery it's called when you're unwantedly touched. That's me. I wonder what I'll get for the battery if tell the others just to fan north and south. Cover all the points and we're good to go. They want to make sure they get all the cars that are coming with us here. You got your legal team on board, Ace?
You better walk to your car, and I would encourage you to get in your car and leave. And as soon as you get in your car and leave, then I'm not gonna.
We'll leave you alone.
Keep driving around.
I'll call off the dogs. I'm at the community center right now behind these lads. And we're now walking towards Foster Freeze. Hey, how's your megaphone work? You got batteries, buddy? Let's hear it. Come on, Ace, let's hear the megaphone. You're the trailer. Come on. Where are we going? I texted PD and told him to chill for a minute. There he is, right there. Got eyes on it. Approaching fog. I got it. So what's up, guys? You don't talk much when you're not following somebody. I find that interesting. Some of that. So, this is harassment to you, but not to me. You make fun of my medical condition. Hello? You have no ears anymore, eh? Are you getting me all? You gonna go be pedophiles in the children's dance class, huh? Is that what you guys are gonna do? You look like pedophiles. Not accusing you though, because that would be incorrect. Keep your distance, he already hit me once. Come on, dance, dance, dance! What's the matter, guys? No moving with boosters, no go home, no. Glory, eh? How's this going for you? Having a nice walk? Don't run into me. Get out of my way, sir. Hey! Sir. You just hit me again. You saw him. Get out of my way. You just stopped me again, and he's got it on tape. Great. That's twice.
Boy, you were the stupidest fucking thing that's ever walked the face of the earth. He's alleging that I battered him again. This is great.
You didn't batter me.
This guy is more entertainment than fucking...
You bumped into me. And normally I wouldn't object to that, but you're being mean to me. Make fun of my medical condition because I'm a nice boy. I was bullied as a child, and I have no little tools. Don't worry, I've got people behind you, so I'm making sure you're still with me.
Get out of my way, sir. Get out of my way, you fucking idiot.
Really?
Yeah.
You're gonna blow that in my ear like that?
Really? Fuck out of here.
Then leave,
Really?
bitch.
Leave, bitch.
You're not going to hit me, are you?
I'm walking here. Are you going to? So am I. This is gonna not turn out real well for you. Just letting you know that. Can't even walk. He's so drunk. Scraping his feet.
Tip one. When you guys run out of batteries, we have extra. Why don't you guys leave? Why don't you guys get out of here? Yeah, just get out of town. Good idea.
Sure you're not drunk?
I want to make sure you're not drunk.
Shining out my eyes, something that happened due to natural reflexes.
Yeah.
I'm warning you, that's against the law. Unless you're a peace
You're really
officer.
drunk.
Unless you're a peace
You're
officer.
really drunk, sir.
I offered you a breath.
Go for it.
Good luck. Go for what?
Dude, don't fucking push me, dude.
I got another camera
Don't
right
push
there.
me.
Ace. I got another camera right there, and I got these people right here who I know. Yeah, thank you very much. You see it? We got another witness.
Great.
Thank you, guys. Get that light out of my eye.
It's in your chest.
I got 3 witnesses right there, buddy.
Great, call him.
I don't need to, they just saw it.
Call him.
What do you think? Like shining a laser in somebody's eye. You don't have to win, right? Another infraction.
Yeah, look at your eyes. They're totally glassy.
Yeah, maybe they are.
Yeah, you're drunk as shit, dude.
Yeah, I'm hammered.
Walk away, bitch.
On my mind, dude.
Walk away, bitch.
Just drop the line. Don't call me a man.
Do whatever I want, bitch. Call me whatever you want.
Flailing arms again. Third time you ran into me, and I got 3 witnesses, and a camera, and a camera. want to talk to police about anything? We're right in front of the station. So, buddy. We're gonna go back to Albertsons. God, I just don't have a plan. I'm wandering around aimlessly. I'm gonna call the police again. Gotta watch these guys. They film everything with cameras and try to sue. That's why I've got all the cameras and phones.
What?
Yeah, everything they tape, they try to sue you for these two guys right here. So just be aware. All their cameras
He's
trying
drunk.
to sue you.
He's drunk.
Be aware. Oh yeah, sorry.
Are you guys playing together?
Yeah, yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it.
There he goes. It's over there.
Yeah, that's them. The black Prius. That black Prius is with him.
And there's the van over there.
Yeah, I need to use the restroom.
Okay.
All right, for those of you who are just now tuning in, we are being stalked here in the city of Morro Bay. We're just trying to get out of town.
Okay.
Yeah. So, hey, have a good one. Take care.
Thank you.
The Prius, oh, there it is. It's over there. So I'm going to keep the live feed going. And of course, we are still being followed by creepy McCreeperson in the white utility van. So we're trying to make our getaway. And they are following us so they can get our license plate number. We got 3 cars on us. This is the gentleman who's stalking us. He says he wants us to get out of town, but he won't stop following us. He says he owns a production company called Dark Horse Productions.
Really?
Try that bullshit again, dude.
You got that?
Perfect piece of shit.
He's got tape again, eh? We got it, all on the dash cam. That's all we need.
Great.
All we needed right there, on the dash cam. Wow, we got it. What? Good.
He said that.
We got it. We came through. You got it? Yes. And we got the premium in the bank, and we got video at Albertsons. Canda's on the move.
This is getting really weird.
You're looking at the wrong way, idiot. It's back here, just FYI. Hey, dumbass. Right here. Right here. Street time. Right here, Junior. Here, Junior journalist. Right here. On tape. On tape. Got him.
So we want to head back this way.
Yeah. Which way is the car from here? Which way is the car from here?
Go.
Okay.
Oh, they got the whole town in on this. Wow. Wow, we got the...
You're on Pacific again. A lot of really nice people in this city, too. Just don't think kindly of Interlude is trying to steal the city. We're all just walking on our own.
we're being basically gang-stalked around town, and I was ready to just get the hell out of there. Let's just go to the car. But Johnny was concerned about, he didn't want them to see his license plate number and what kind of car he was driving. And it eventually got to the point where, like I said earlier, more and more people were showing up, and we were just way outnumbered. And so the final showdown actually took place at a Foster's freeze. How about here? Yeah. And we went into this Foster's freeze, and the local townspeople surrounded the Foster's freeze.
You want to leave us alone? No, I know. I'm going to do what you did to me. Live on camera. It's fair. Don't please more about the guy that was speaking on the parking lot last night.
While all this gang stalking was going on, other people in the community, like other auditors and supporters, were actually making calls to outside agencies, like the San Luis Obispo County Sheriff's Department, the California Highway Patrol, who in turn had contacted Morro Bay PD, and they were told, there's nothing going on, nobody's in any kind of danger, because people on our behalf were trying to get outside law enforcement agencies to come to Morro Bay to I guess you could say rescue us. Eventually, the Foster's freeze had to close, and so I told Johnny, I was like, look, we're just gonna have to make a mad dash to the car, and that's what we did. All right, everybody, we're still being followed. Nobody in law enforcement wants to provide any assistance to us, so we're gonna try to leave and make our getaway. So yeah, just everybody keep watching. I'm not sure what's gonna happen. If we get attacked or anything like that, everybody please save these videos, these live streams. Please download them.
We'll go into the car. If any shit goes down with the car, you're calling the California Highway Patrol, CHP. If any shit goes down, we're going live, going in the car.
All right, thank you.
Sorry for the inconvenience.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. We are going to
this way, let's go up there.
they're being followed by a bee sting.
All right, as Johnny 5-0 just said, we're still being followed, but we're going to get out of here. Let's go right.
Four 0629 4062 N1. No plates. Ah! 38684 L1. 3 Mike Golf 7.
As we got closer to the car, we were like, let's go. And we run to the car, and at that point, we're being chased. I didn't know how many people there were. It was just, I heard footsteps behind me.
You ready? Let's go. Let's go.
We got to Johnny's car. As soon as we shut the door, people are like hitting the car with fists or their feet or whatever. we took off and made our escape out of Morro Bay.
Okay, we made it to the car. Go this way. And they chased us to the car. They started banging on Johnny 5-0's car. Okay, go this way. And now we don't know if they're still following us or, so yeah, we're making our escape. Okay, go right.
Are you live?
Yeah. Okay, now get on the freeway right here.
Yep. All right. We're mobile. They punched our car. They had a bunch of cholos show up. You saw them, we got the plate numbers. They didn't get our plate number because when we were in that convenience store an hour ago, we bought a bunch of bunch of fucking electrical tape, some duct tape. So while I got the car open, Nate taped the license plate so they couldn't see our plate. So, Morro Bay, you are on notice. You guys are the biggest piece of shit storm ever known in the history of fucking man. I'm reminded of the movie First Blood with Sylvester Stallone, and it seems like that's the get out of our town. Bunch of prideful rednecks. They kept saying all we want you to do is leave, and then when we try to leave, they're out punching. The cholos are out punching the fucking car. So.
And one of them tried to rush you.
Yeah, one of them tried to rush me. So, never a dull moment with Johnny 5-0 and Nasty Nathaniel. Morro Bay, you were on the map in forever, in perpetuity. This was really weird. I don't know if for those of you that have been following this today, this was really dark. The energy was really fucking weird, man. And Morro Bay it was fucking bizarre. It started bizarre with the fucking camera crew that showed up. That just goes to tell you what kind of people that they are.
I've never experienced anything close to anything like that.
This is the weirdest fucking audit. It's weirder than Scientology. There were 3 cars following us. Yeah, really, really, really dark. Really, really twisted. The guy in the red shirt was asking Nate, are you going to drop your lawsuit?
Like threatening me.
Yeah, like we're the outsiders in their small fucking shit town, like we fucking wanted to be there, dude.
Yeah, that was the strangest thing that I've ever experienced. I mean, it's just beyond everything.
I'm absolutely speechless of the level of fuckery that took place there. Morro Bay, good luck with your fucking town, your shit town. You guys, just wait till you see what we've got in store for you.
After what happened to me and Johnny that night in Morro Bay, the creepiness didn't end that night. It actually continued onwards. Other auditors between the time that I got assaulted, me and Johnny 5-0 were gang-stalked. Other First Amendment auditors that were on the scene at that time had gone to Morro Bay.
News Now California at the Morro Bay Police Station.
I did a community watch in the city of Morro Bay.
And they experienced their own kind of bizarreness within that town.
You're not press. You got a press pass? No, you're recording me. That's illegal. And I'm telling you, get the fuck out of this town. Well, guess what? I'm a constitutionally protected person. Now get the out of here.
Well, you know what? You're being detained for Penal Code 415. You guys know that section? His privacy.
How?
By filming him when he doesn't want to be filmed.
Okay, you don't know the law either. What the?
Tell your mom's hi.
And then things got even weirder. I was getting threatening calls and emails, and so was Johnny. He had some creepy voicemails left, actually by Scott Crabtree, saying that he was on his way to North Hollywood and
Johnny or Johnny 5-0. You better just watch your Johnny. Hey Johnny, how you doing, buddy? Johnny 5-0. Hi Johnny 5-0. You know calling you Johnny 5-0, brother? You, brother. You big brother, Johnny 5-0. Yeah. Johnny. We got all your info, dude. Good luck, man. Another 156. Hi, Johnny. Why you don't call back? We'll wait for a call back. We'll wait for big trouble from Johnny and friends. Oh, Johnny, we know you. We know where you live. We know where you're at. You understand, Johnny? So you be careful. Okay, Johnny? Bye-bye. Hi, Johnny. We having a good night, Johnny? We having a good night? You work for EL? Think about that, Johnny. Think about it long and hard. Your wife has nice tattoos, by the way. Yeah, nice tattoos. Only with the North Hollywood, see?
Hey, this one's checking to see if you're bringing your wife Tara up here at Morro Bay tomorrow. Love to see her in that turquoise hair. It was a long drive to North Hollywood, but I like the drive. There's great paddleboarding, great restaurants, all kinds of great stuff. Hope to see you in Paris. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Hey, Johnny, what's going on? Just give me a call. All is well. You know, Hollywood night, Signal City. You're at your mom's house. Just wondered. You know, just give me a call. We want to come down at once next week. Just wonder if you want to buy us lunch or if we'll do buy you lunch. All right, I hope you have a good night, buddy. Hope all is well. Anyway, have a good night, Johnny. Personal play. Give me a call back, eh? It's Beastie.
Yeah, listen. I was coming in early today. I was gonna stop by North Hollywood and drop off your girls at Chief Lexman's here in Morro Bay. Will Tara be home? If you're not there to get us, why come to treat North Hollywood to drop off your girls? Get back to me. Thanks. Bye.
So, Johnny, here's the deal. You might want to really think about what's going on here, dude. Be serious. Just think about what you're doing, Johnny. Talk about America here. Do you understand that? And a lot of Americans are not happy with you. Do you understand me, Johnny? They're not happy with you. So have a good night. They're in North Hollywood or Studio City. And we'll see you in the fall as all. Yeah?
Hey, that sure is a shame that Tara's daughter can't come visit us in Morro Bay tomorrow. There's a lot of fun things to do here. See you tomorrow. Bye.
If you'd like to make a call, please hang up and try again. If you need help, hang up and then dial your number.
You're part of a network that includes pedophiles and people who are doing very bad things.
I am, you know that for sure.
No, I know it for sure. So,
how did you get this number?
Have you ever heard of the CIA, the FBI?
Is that who you are?
I'm telling you right now.
I'm asking you if that's who you are or that's who you're claiming to be, because of course I've heard of those organizations. I don't know what that has to do with you getting my number.
Well, I'll just tell you that the network that you're involved with is being watched, and I would encourage you to stop it, or I would encourage you to help me learn more about who these people are.
Okay, listen, I don't know what you mean by they're watching. I assume that anybody could watch my videos, so I don't know what the fear is you're trying to instill in me, but...
No, I'm not trying to instill you in your beliefs. All I'm saying is that some of the people that you're associated with are not good people.
I do my own thing. I don't know what angle you're trying.
I have no angle. I don't know who you are. I haven't seen any of your videos.
So then why are you calling me?
Because there are people who are giving me information about people within your network, and they're telling me who you are, a lot of things about you.
I'm already aware that there are people that do not like what I do. I'm also aware that there are people doing what I do that may have a salty background, but I don't know that for a fact. But I don't know what information you think you're going to get out of me for it, but when you said if I could help you, help me what?
I'm not trying to get any information.
Yeah, you are. You said that you wanted...
I'm Saga or Nathanial. Yeah. that might be interesting.
Who?
No. This guy like Nasty Nathanial.
Okay.
Or Johnny 5-0.
I know those people, yeah.
Oh, so you do know 'em.
I know who they are.
Okay, so you do know. You know what's going on.
I don't know, and really for somebody to creepily get my phone number and call me and tell me names is somehow supposed to sway me into. I mean, at the end of this conversation, what are you hoping? That I will stop, or what is the point of this phone call? You're warning me? I mean, I don't know who you are that you think I'm going to take your warning seriously.
The point of the phone call is stop what you're doing.
Okay, no. I have a First Amendment right to do it. I'm exercising a perfectly legal action, so I'm not sure why I would stop. Because you told me to, and I don't even know who you are? It doesn't work like that.
Okay.
It doesn't work like that.
Alright.
Alright, so I guess your phone call was a fail, or?
You need to be careful what you do. Don't appreciate the fact that these guys do what you do and carry.
Oh my god, you don't appreciate the... Well, I'm so sorry that us exercising our rights is so offending to you. Then don't watch the videos. It's kind of simple.
What's the point of what you're doing?
I mean, I'm not going to sit here and do an interview with you because I feel like you have gotten my phone number in a dirty way, and all this is very inappropriate.
Inappropriate?
Yeah, it's inappropriate. I don't know who you are. You're calling this number, and you think that you were going to change my mind and tell me to stop? That makes no sense. That's insane. Like, you're crazy.
Why are you doing what you're doing?
If you'd like to make a call, please hang up and try again. If you need help, hang up and then dial your own.
Morro Bay's police and Chamber of Commerce are concerned about a possible protest tomorrow over an online video. Officers say an activist known as Nasty Nathanial was spotted in military gear recording outside the police station on Tuesday morning. Nasty Nathanial identifies himself as a photojournalist and a, quote, First Amendment auditor. Officers say they detained him but did not make an arrest and that he refused to give his full name. Video of the incident on Nasty Nathaniel's YouTube has collected more than 29,000 views, and the Chamber of Commerce is encouraging people and businesses to ignore any protests or disruptions this weekend.
And that was one of the things about the whole Morro Bay saga was I remember every now and then, you know, an auditor would get wrongfully arrested or assaulted or something, and it would be a hot story for like a day or two, and then, you know, you wouldn't hear anything else. But Morro Bay just kept, it was like the weirdness just continued and got weirder and weirder and more bizarre, and that's what happened St. Paddy's Day when we went there for the mass audit / protest, whatever you want to call it. It got so stressful for me that I actually took off and went to the Philippines for more than a month. I talked to Johnny 5-0 on the phone when I was in Manila, and he said that we're gonna go there. You know, we got some other people. He told me like James Freeman was coming and some other big players, and so I was like, yeah, I'll be there. So I flew back to Los Angeles, and the next day we went up to Morro Bay. Crabtree showed up on the scene again. It was another thing, it was almost like they knew we were coming, you know, because as soon as we got there, you know, other town residents started in on us.
What do we all got here, Nasty?
Oh, well, we got Time to Stand, we got Streaming Silence, Blue Ghost Media, Solus, who's right over there. We got Johnny 5-0, James Freeman, Monkey 83, the legendary cameraman. Well, look at this. Their license plate numbers are covered with towels.
I said, are you the guys that are being assholes to Morro Bay Police?
You mean the guys that arrested my friend for public photography? That guy?
Oh, there's a whole bunch of you.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Are you Scott Crabtree's ancestral sister? Is that you? Is Jenny here?
This is like above me, so fuck you.
No, she doesn't work on Saturdays.
She doesn't work on Saturdays.
What's that saying there? Nasty?
Yeah.
Her office is right there.
Advised all units into the visitor center and Chamber of Commerce. They just said over the radio that you were harassing the employees. Get cameras over there now.
I think you guys came in, you wanted to get that reaction, and you got the
No, that's not.
That was just the way. That's the way I saw it.
Get names and badge number, please. Bring to the victim.
It's a public. Yeah, but right now they don't want to be videotaped. So.
Well, it's public.
First Amendment Constitution.
Has,
you guys, do me a favor.
No, we're not doing any favors. Thank you, though.
Do me a favor.
No favors. Get back to doing what you're doing,
Penal
please.
Code 602.
Don't care about the penal code.
Okay, so when they ask you guys to leave, please oblige.
No, it's not. It's not private property, though. It's a public place.
Public agency, right?
Yeah.
Penal Code 602.1.
Before you can be trespassed.
So why don't you learn the law next time you try enforcement, all right? You guys already tried that, and then you threw somebody down, and then that didn't end well.
Penal Code 602.1. Okay.
Yeah. So what does that say?
Do me a favor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you can name all the numbers you want, but you're not explaining nothing.
A public agency, and you continue to
private. We have to commit a crime.
It's a private agency, sir.
We have to commit a crime.
You can't be trespassing from a public place unless you commit a crime.
So do you want to hear me or not?
No, we don't want to hear you.
Okay, that's bullshit.
You don't know the law.
That's bullshit.
Yeah. For your behavior.
Move your foot.
Team Mosquito. No, he's fine. Yeah, he's fine. This is public. No, he's fine right there. Go handle your business. This is a public place. Go handle your business. This is a public place.
It's a public place.
Go.
How can we talk to him when you're
You don't. It does not.
Let them talk. We'll leave the door open.
No.
Please move your foot.
No.
Please move your foot.
Are you threatening him?
No.
Sounds like a threat.
I said, please move your foot.
Yeah, you're threatening him.
Now I'm telling you to move your foot.
Oh, that's a bad idea.
That's a bad
idea. Are you threatening violence now?
Move your foot.
Are you threatening violence?
Have you heard anything violent come out of your mouth?
Yeah, I see you threatening violence. That's what I assume, yes.
Move your foot.
Okay, what if we just
what if he doesn't move his foot? What if he doesn't move his foot?
Move your foot.
What if he doesn't? Come on, go ahead and threaten violence.
Oh,
there you go.
Hey, my foot! Hey, my foot!
Fucking asshole.
What an asshole!
You fucking pig.
Yeah, you guys taking pictures of everybody?
Yes, we are.
Okay, well, you're in trouble because the cops are all down there.
Oh, yes, we
all
know.
your buddies.
If you don't want to be filmed, man, get out of public. Yes. How about we don't touch? Hey, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. You get the fuck out of here. You don't want to be filmed? Get out of here. Be advised, I have an old lady attacking me in the car. 10-4.
Oh, it's Beasting! Oh, Beasting! Oh, Beasting! Hey, why'd you get out of our country, huh?
How we are doing? We want to thank you guys for all the extra tourism that you brought to town.
Oh, you think so?
Yep.
Yeah, we doubt that. To us.
Guys, look with the glasses, sir. Have you been drinking?
Can you see through my glasses?
I can.
Yeah.
We can hear through the slurred speech.
Slurring your words there, buddy.
Yeah, fuck you.
Slurring your words.
Look at this.
3BC.
Hello, Nathaniel. How are you?
How you doing?
You still on probation, or what's going on?
Probation? I'm not on probation.
Get a little closer, because I'm pretty scared right now.
Oh, you're getting yelled
Yeah,
at?
you're the one that walked up to us.
So how do you feel about your two police throwing someone on the ground? Simply fucking filming. Simply for filming.
I will explain it.
Okay, hold on. Let's hear the stupidity, guys.
Thank you. If you watch the video, nobody was thrown to the ground.
Oh, really? Oh, really?
Here he is right here.
Oh, really? I wasn't thrown to the ground and I didn't have my head slammed to the concrete.
No, you
Oh, really?
No.
You didn't? Were you there?
Oh, were you there?
I saw it from your GoPro that you were gently set down.
Oh, my God. You are one stupid son of a bitch. You know that?
You nasty Nathaniel.
So this man wouldn't ID because he went to commit a crime and got tossed down to the fucking ground. Is that what
No, wait a minute. I was gently placed on the ground.
Are you aware of the fact the police station's been attacked twice prior to
That doesn't. What does that have to do with me?
Police kill citizens every fucking day for nothing?
Not in Morro Bay. You guys don't know how to talk and answer questions reasonably.
You're not a reasonable person.
And you're explaining
Why is that?
Why is that? Because I watched you for 6 hours stalking two men for
You're
filming
a lazy
in public.
fool, dude.
I'm a lazy fool? Okay. You're a lazy fool, but you're a drunkard. You're drunk.
Want to breathalyze me?
He doesn't want to stalk all of us now,
want to say hi to you. Spend all our money out in your neighboring towns. Fucking idiot.
Closing the blinds on us.
It's tough. His degree is not in closing blinds. What's up, Beasting?
Nothing to say now?
Oh, you guys smell that alcohol? Was that you?
I can smell it. It's reeking
Was that you?
off of 'em.
Why do you call me beast?
Told you he couldn't.
I'm not really staying in this area.
You look like you were the goalie for the darts team. Like when they would throw darts, you would just stick, you would try to block.
Hey, we're dropped on your head as a car.
Now, where would you
get what we're saying? I mean,
take a
why
guess?
don't you get your Facebook page, sir?
We have a
male white in a green hoodie.
Yeah, why did Yelp remove all the photos of...
On the left side of the street, approaching your position, you should have visual. Over.
What about people who spend time stalking people, who following people around town and stalking them?
I'm really not sure what you're speaking of.
Oh, you know exactly what
You
we're
go back and
speaking
you can
of.
watch a 6-hour video of it.
Of them following me.
No, of you following
with
them.
spotlights on me and a bullhorn in my ear.
You mean when you followed up behind them in a vehicle?
It's funny that I've never lost my license.
You sure? You sure?
Yeah, I'm absolutely positive.
Just checking. You seem to walk around a lot. So.
Because it's good for you. I'm not okay. Well, that's because I don't have a little belly like you, little fat bastard.
Okay. Oh my God, I'm hurt. You're not a very nice guy.
My name is Scott Crabtree and I live in Morro Bay. Why did you remove them? Find something right over there. To do.
Why don't you find something other to do than stalk people?
Be advised, the green hoodie is approaching.
Careful.
I'm an actor from Texas. Just moved out here.
All right.
Hey, you know the film industry's in Los Angeles, right? You missed it by about You missed it by about 200 miles, bro.
Thanks for letting us know.
Cool story.
You want to catch his hands?
Catch what hands? The hands of a little girl? Keep walking. Shut me up.
Shame.
Don't touch. I'm right here. Let him do it. Right here.
Walk
That's
your
right.
shave.
Keep
Yeah,
walking,
there we
boys.
go.
Keep walking, keep walking.
Boy can't step to a man.
Bye.
Pussy.
Oh, you guys.
Hey, I want your name, Bash. You're assault to me.
Yep.
What's your name?
Sergeant Mosqueda. I want your card. Sergeant Mosqueda.
Hold on, sir.
What's that name and badge number?
Is that what you tell the judge?
You guys like the song
I am right now.
Constitution?
You're a horrible supervisor.
Where's your supervisor? Shut the door on my foot? You got no right to
fucking
fucking
place.
Hey, why don't you calm yourself down?
You know, that's fine.
Stop bowing up on people.
If you have an issue with it, you can come on down Monday morning.
You're a fucking pig. You too.
That has nothing to do with it.
You're nothing but a fucking dishonorable pig. You're not a public servant, right? You don't have to identify. You're above us. What's your name? How many steroids you take a month? That blue line. Huh? What's your name?
I didn't catch it.
You won't give it because I actually, you guys are paid by the what's your name and badge number?
Any word on when Chief Allen's going to resign?
Pronounce it for me. That's what you say to the judge.
Can I do a quick search of your vehicle? It smells like marijuana. Come on. You got something to hide? You got something to hide, douchebag?
No, why'd you let him? Just as well. Why'd you let him? No. Why'd you let him? Why'd you let him? Yeah, no thanks. This is my car. Thanks.
Just remember, photography's not a crime, douchebag. Learn the law.
Make sure you tell Chief Allen that.
Learn the law.
It's really something how somebody like Chief Allen with more than 3 decades of law enforcement experience doesn't know the basic laws concerning public photography.
Yeah. DC 148G, remember that one, okay?
Yeah, try not to shoot anybody, okay? Try not to shoot anybody in the back unarmed, okay? I know you love to.
Don't assault your wife either.
Yeah, try not to beat your wife.
Fuck your dead mother in the ass.
Douchebag. Joe Black, thank you.
This is from Morro Bay Chief of Police Gregory Allen. The so-called First Amendment Auditors is an anti-government activist group that attempts to challenge, disrupt, and antagonize the operations of police departments. We have received unconfirmed information that this group may possibly be coming to Morro Bay this Saturday to hold a protest/demonstration of some sort.
Brett's trying to start a fight.
My name's not Brett.
No, that's Scott Crabtree.
It doesn't matter, okay. I don't know what it is.
Listen, Satan. Have you ever look? That's hi.
What's up?
Don't get too close to me.
No, I'm okay. Oh, but you can advance on me?
I'm fearing for my
But you
life.
can advance on me.
You approached me. You approached me. You're on the Coast Guard cameras, dumbass. I'm going to reflect these cameras back on the action when you go to court.
Okay. Bring me to
You
court.
approached me.
Bring me to court.
Oh, you're one of the pedophiles, huh?
I'm one of the pedophiles?
Yeah, I've got a list of all your stuff that you guys have done.
Okay. What's my name?
I've got to look on the list because
His angina hurts. Let him go.
Well, you think that I'm one of the pedophiles? What's one of my names?
Hi, Nasty Nathaniel.
How you doing?
Another proud that you call yourself nasty.
I'm cleared by the CIA, FBI.
Here comes the phone again.
What did you say to me?
I said, hi, did your mom go deep on the coat hanger?
I'm going to make a citizen's arrest because
You're
that's
going to make a
something
citizen's arrest?
Please, Officer Druich.
Right now.
Go fuck yourself. That's my name. Come on,
Go fuck yourself.
He's down in jail right now.
Am I? He's what?
Let this man
Because I hurt your feelings?
Went over there.
I'm making
Make sure that all of you get to see it. Yeah, let's move along without the beat things. Let's go ahead and give the little snowflake some room.
Well, he's on the phone. I'm going to get this. I'm going to get the call.
10 people doing the same thing.
Yeah, it's
Very
okay,
threatened.
Snowflake. Call Brett Landry. Maybe you can.
She feels threatened. I don't want to go any further. There's too many of these people dealing with right now. I don't know what to do.
For those of you who've been on for 3
I
hours,
have no idea what to do.
Well, he's calling the
he keeps on
police,
walking up to us and then
or he's
calling
pretending to
911
call the
saying,
police.
I don't know what to do. Is abuse of emergency phone systems a misdemeanor or a felony?
Oh, that's a felony.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're calling me a lot of things.
Oh, they hurt my feelings.
So I think that they're going to arrest him for drunk in public right now.
I've got 3 of you going.
Hey, misuse of 911, is it a higher charge if you're drunk when you do it? So if you're drunk dialing 911...
All the tests are going to come back.
What's that? Scott Crabtree in the walk of shame. Gonna put someone under citizen's arrest.
He does have some sexy legs, though.
Is the money worth it?
Doing the Morro Bay walk of shame.
Yeah, you are. Well, we don't want to answer. Have a nice day.
That means you do not have any type of whatever.
How much is the police department paying you?
Huh? Hey guys, I'm a boat captain.
A boat captain, wow.
I'm just curious what you guys have a problem with our
We don't
city
care
here.
what your curiosities are. Have a nice day. Have a nice day.
Have you seen the video of the chief of police assaulting a citizen journalist on public property? Have you seen that video?
I watched it.
Oh, and so you approve of that?
There's the problem. There you go. There's the problem. People like you are why we're here.
Go home, is what I'm saying.
No, we don't have to go home.
Oh yeah, we'll be back again and again. We'll be back every weekend.
Let me tell you something. You tell one more person to get out of your town, I'm a veteran. Who the fuck are you?
And this isn't your town, this is our town. We're all Americans.
Freedom. And you're gonna tell him to get out of your town? Go fuck yourself.
This is
Get
why
to stepping, motherfucker.
This is why I'm
Fuck
asking you. This is why I'm asking you what your problem is with our town.
We don't owe you an explanation.
Yes, you do. If you're talking to that,
no, we don't.
If you're talking to me like that,
No.
He just told you.
We're free Americans. We can
Hey.
fucking do whatever the fuck we want.
I'm a merchant mariner. Okay.
I'm a merchant mariner.
And I'm a free citizen, so.
I'm a merchant mariner. Okay?
Nice fucking beard. That's exactly what you said.
All right.
Fuck you guys. Come on. Let's say hi. Come on. Come on, Buckman. Come on.
You gonna get violent?
No.
You gonna physically assault me?
I want.
You guys always beat up
I want
tourists?
an answer.
You guys always beat
you an answer.
You got your answer.
You guys are stalking this town.
We're going this way. You're stalking us.
We're leaving.
You always
Then
stalk
get
your
the
tourists?
Fuck out of here.
You know what?
Oh no, we're gonna keep coming back.
I hope so.
Morro Bay.
Yeah, what are you gonna do about it?
Said all tourists.
What are you gonna do about it?
You're gonna fucking just say hi.
Morro Bay.
Morro Bay.
Morro Bay hates
It's the gift that keeps on giving.
You're the joke.
Morro Bay hates tourists.
I remember at one point, I think it was Johnny who said it first, like, we need to get out of here because the sun's gonna go down and we're just gonna be way outnumbered. Morro Bay. When I look back on that, God, it's almost like, outsiders are not welcome. I'll tell you, like, even to this day, I don't go back to Morro Bay. That town is just too creepy.
This will probably come as no surprise, but with regards to the Morro Bay PD's assault on a citizen journalist, they investigated themselves and found no wrongdoing. While they did technically outsource the investigation,
The city manager says that a third party has been hired to investigate the incident.
that fact loses its merit and significance when you realize who they hired. Thomas Consulting, owned and operated by Dick Thomas, a totally not biased, totally not corrupt former police chief of Ventura, California, who had a documented history of clearing police of wrongdoing. The totally not a cover-up, totally not bullshit investigation was then splattered across your screen by the local news.
Well, a third-party investigation into that incident is now complete. Let's go to KSBY News reporter Alexa Bertola live in the newsroom with a look at that investigation. Alexa, what did we find out?
Well, Karina, that investigation looked into 2 allegations. The first one being unlawful detention of the man, and the second, unnecessary use of force.
The investigator looked at the entire incident, looked at the film that was available, looked at the law and the policy.
In this particular incident, actions and activities created sufficient concern and we need to check those things out, and we did in this case.
Some took to social media, citing California Penal Code that reads, "A person who videotapes a peace officer in a public place where he or she has the right to be does not constitute a violation."
But it was looking at the totality of that, just the behavior and other things that were concerning, which was led to the detention.
Such as the fact Plotner was, according to police, wearing all black military-style clothing and standing at the entrance to the fenced-off parking lot for police vehicles. City leaders say Thomas Consulting determined that the decision to stop, detain, and demand identification was lawful and within department policy given the circumstances, as was the actual physical detention and handcuffing. Also, the use of force was appropriate for the circumstances.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't surprise me, but yeah, I mean, the PI that they hired is the former Ventura chief of police, so I think that says a lot right there.
And both the chief and the other officer were exonerated on the allegations against them. Live in the newsroom, Alexa Bertola, KSBY News.
Alexa, thank you. We did try to obtain a copy of the formal investigation, but our request was denied. We also requested the police body camera footage. That too was denied.
And speaking of the exonerated police chief, who was cleared of any wrongdoing, he would mysteriously vacate his position only a few months later.
The Morro Bay police chief is resigning. Chief Gregory Allen's last day will be August 17th. Allen and the city say they've mutually agreed to the departure. City manager Scott Collins says there was no specific incident that prompted the decision, but that the city and Allen agreed that now was a good time for a change. Allen has served as police chief since last June. Police Commander Jody Cox will serve as acting police chief while the city looks for a replacement.
No lawsuit was ever filed. The harsh truth is, suing a police department is far from straightforward. Nate found it daunting and ultimately unfeasible, both legally and financially. Moreover, the personal fallout for Nate was severe, facing not only backlash but significant personal turmoil, and he had more going on in his life than just the tyrants of Morro Bay. If anything, this highlights the harsh realities many auditors face when considering the legal battle against authority and the challenging path of those who stand up for civil rights. Nasty Nathanial would do a follow-up audit approximately a year and a half later, and at least at that time, the public officials seemed like they'd been educated.
They didn't have this wall when me and Johnny 5-0 came here. This is new. So I wonder if they put this up to shield them from photographers. Hi!
Hello.
Hi, is this the city hall?
This is.
Is Scott Collins still the city manager? Is he? Because I didn't see his business card out there.
Up there.
I mean, it's no big deal if you don't. Is he still? Is he around or?
He's not in right now. He's at a meeting.
Oh, he's at a meeting. Okay. All right. Thank you. Appreciate it. And right now, I'm going to be doing a First Amendment follow-up audit of the Morro Bay Police Department. I've been getting a lot of requests from people have been wanting me to come here and do a follow-up audit and see if they've learned from past audits. Hi, how you doing? I'm great, thank you. This film in the police department.
Okay.
Yeah, how are you today?
Good, thank you.
Awesome, what's the, no, there's a pink. Is that for like that cancer awareness?
It is for breast cancer awareness.
Oh, awesome.
We have them for sale for $2 if you'd like to buy one.
Okay, cool, awesome. Thank you. And do those go to like a cancer charity or?
Yeah, so there's a local breast cancer group that it goes to, that the proceeds go to.
Okay. All right. And they're $10?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll get, can you make change?
Sure.
Yeah.
$10 in your receipt and your cash.
Awesome. Right. Thanks for being professional. Have a great one. I don't know. What do you think, folks? Fail or pass? I think I'm going to lean definitely towards a pass. I think they've learned.
What about some of the other players in this saga? Crabtree continued doing his thing, I guess. There's this series of videos with his good friend, the owner of Giovanni's Fish Market, where they review hot sauces or something. I tried to watch a couple of these to get some cringeworthy clips to show, but I just couldn't take it. I think I've reached bee sting burnout. But more importantly, Giovanni himself was recently arrested on felony weapons charges and possession of CP. There's an old saying, you are the company you keep. I'm not suggesting anything whatsoever, but it does make me wonder if there are more dark secrets yet to uncover in this town. And what about these two? I found some of their work on YouTube.
No, I'm a film director. We make comedy skits and things like that.
I went in fully expecting to hate it, but some of it actually made me laugh. But I also have a cocaine problem and haven't slept in 6 days, so it's understated genius, really. And what about Brett? What if I told you there's hope for this guy yet?
So Morro Bay Police Department is terrorizing my child? I don't have to tell you anything.
Well, yes.
I don't even have to identify myself. So right now, what's your name and badge number?
I'm asking the questions.
What's your
I'll
name?
give you that
and badge
information
number.
at the end of my investigation. What is your son's middle name?
I don't have to give you that information.
And does he have the same last name as you, Brett? What's his date of birth?
I don't have to give you his date of birth.
My badge number is 8 and my name is Greg.
8?
Yeah.
Just 8, huh? What's your middle name, Greg?
What year were you born? Now let's get your fiance and her son out here. I need to talk to them. Do you want to make contact with them or shall I?
You don't have any right to do that. What's your name, officer?
Have I been talking to you?
No, I'm not going to get in trouble. I can film anything I want, buddy. It's okay.
Brett, what's your fiance's name?
I'm not going to give you any more information about anything.
Okay, Brett, here's what you are going to do.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what you are going to do.
What?
Go ahead and sit down right here on the curb right here.
What have I done?
Have a seat right here. You haven't done anything except you haven't cooperated with sitting on this curb. So let's go ahead and have a seat on the curb, okay? Sound fair enough?
Please just leave me alone?
No. Now, please, Mr. Landry, please have a seat on the curb.
Why? Do you see how upset my son is?
No, I don't. Please sit down on the curb.
What are you going to do, handcuff me?
I don't want I'm not going to handcuff you if you sit down on the curb, okay?
Oh,
please.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
You guys are just going to, like, harass children?
No, I'm not harassing anybody. If I walk up and you start yelling at me, that's not one way to start a conversation.
Leave us alone. Jesus Christ.
There's a popular saying in the auditing community, back the blue until it happens to you. Unfortunately, that's what it takes for many bootlicker types to see the light. You don't truly understand your rights until you've had them violated, nor truly know what tyranny is until you've been victimized by police. I'd wager that most activists and their supporters experienced a critical turning point such as this. I know I did. Is there hope for Morro Bay? Time will tell. Time and a little more education. That's all we can do. Keep shining a light into the darkness. Give it time and have some hope.